when it's my moment in the sun. Oh, how beautiful I'll be.
Their story begins in New England on the peninsula at UMass Boston in the fall of 2008. Meaghan and Charlie were both English majors. In September, they met in a class taught by Duncan Nelson, who sat as students in a circle. Meaghan and Charlie sat across from each other. Charlie noticed the pretty girl, and Meaghan noticed the devastatingly handsome stud who was hilarious. After a couple months, they started to flirt, which led to Meaghan inviting Charlie to go with a group of friends to see the modern-day Casablanca, Zack and Miri. Meaghan has a really classy taste in the cinema. Charlie loved watching their girl laugh during the raunchy film. After the game, they went to a friend's apartment, and then they read a book called I Like You at 1 a.m. They really read a book written for a small child with a limited vocabulary. Then, Meaghan kissed Charlie. So Charlie asked Meaghan to go on a date at the end of the week to watch the Steelers play the Patriots in New England. She said yes. Before the game, though, they ended up escaping the rain and enjoying their first meal together at Emmett's Pub in Boston. Charlie doesn't remember what he ate, but he guesses Meaghan probably had a ham and cheese sandwich. Charlie realized how special the girl was during the meal and decided to spend the big bucks to get great seats for the football game the upcoming weekend. So this is where they ended up. It's the last row of the stadium. The Patriots are actually pretty popular and it's hard to get tickets, but they're not very good. The steel curtain closed on the Pats 33-10. Meaghan was a good sport. She drank beer and never complained about staying to the bitter end in a blowout with 34-degree rain.
It was pouring.
Until later, then she complained. And Charlie had such a good time on that first date that he bought her a plane ticket to visit in California during the break. After a date and a half, he purchased a plane ticket. The only way it could have gotten creepier if he were to, change the destination to Las Vegas. So he did that. He drove to Sin City and picked up the possibly insane girl. They stayed at the Mirage Hotel, and he asked her to be his girlfriend. She said yes. She met his parents, they liked LA, and they went back to Boston with a new boyfriend. Together, they did all kinds of things, like ice skating in the frozen frog pond, while drinking the world's best coffee, Dunkin' Donuts. That's the part you like best so far. Later, they moved into the Harbor Point apartments next to campus. Charlie felt blessed to spend all this time with Meaghan. She spent the spring supporting his efforts as a star ball player on the college squad, where he had 083 and 13 at-bats. And when he wasn't playing baseball, Charlie gave Meaghan a break from the diamond by taking her to Fenway Park. Later that spring, Charlie told Meaghan at a bar that he loved her, even though he was sober. Her reply was essentially good. It's like actually exactly what her reply was. But later she came around and she told him that she loved him too. Once he graduated, he decided he didn't want to move back to California and never see her again. So together, they moved into this apartment with two friends in Boston. The place was in crime-ridden Dorchester, and statistics said they wouldn't make it out alive, but we proved the naysayers wrong together. We survived 12 months. We spent the fall walking through the Boston Common, our favorite place. As much as they loved Boston, Meaghan and Charlie decided it was time to spread their wings and be on their own. So, seeking independence and adulthood, they moved in with Charlie's parents. Folks were very hospitable and they let the young couple stay a year, and along the way they started to grow up and grow together. They got real jobs, faced real challenges, and took real vacations, like when they went to Cape Cod, Wellfleet. The pretty girl loved showing the ruggedly masculine, studly, tall, funny, goofy, sweet, kind-hearted, lovable, tall, strong, athletic, tall, hilarious, tender, kind, and he thought she was pretty great too. Later that summer, Meaghan and Charlie moved to beautiful North Hollywood. They rented a penthouse apartment at 5629 Cleon. They loved their apartment and all the nuances of the neighborhood, including the mariachi music and the police helicopters. But seeing all the dogs walking around and not loving one of their own didn't seem right, so they went to the Pasadena Humane Society and adopted this little baby. Duncan made them feel like they were starting their own little family. But Duncan, in his infinite wisdom, confided in his dad that he was tired of being teased at the dog park for being bastards. So on August 25th, 2012, with friends and family all around, Charlie got down on a knee, promised to love her forever, promised to give her a tissue shortly, promised to be your husband for the rest of my life. Will you marry me?
Absolutely!
You're supposed to stand. Let me go back down and get a bit, okay?
Okay.
We should have practiced this.
What if it doesn't fit? I love you. I have chubby fingers. Yay!
Wait a second.
Can they see me? No.
She is her Grammy's granddaughter.
I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Congratulations.